everybody, this is Amy from In the Mood for Budgeting, and I'm going to do a cash stuffing. It's going to be my first cash stuffing for the month of November, and let's get to it. Storage, $60, same every month. It's always the same amount. Hopefully it won't go up anytime soon. We'll see. Now that I say that, watch it go up. Oh, I hope not. All right, racing. This is saving for racing tickets. I have November's payments are paid. December, January, you're like $218.75 or something like that. And then the one for February is like $260 something, like $267, $268, something like that. And then the rest of them, there's a couple more after that, and they're under $100 or right at $100 until the very, very last one, and that's I think like $48. These are paying for race tickets, camping, for Richmond and Bristol, and I think the Richmonds we're going to end up getting rid of the second set. So if anybody's looking for Richmond tickets, Richmond NASCAR race for the second race of the year of next year, or camping for that, let me know. I can hook you up with those. All right, so racing, we're going to get 80. That's 20, 40, 60, 80. Let's stick that in here with the 20s as soon as I can find any. 150, 220, 240, 260, 280, 320, 340, 361, and 62. Yes, this is more than I need for December, but I'm saving a little at a time so that when the one comes in February, I will have that money. And I don't have to put a huge amount out of those paychecks in January for February's payment. All right, phone, $225. And I'm just going to do this in the 20s and the 5, you know, like this one, $225, because it's $224 or something. So I don't need change with that. Chase is getting a $10 bill. 40 of what goes into that savings account goes to pay it. So I only need an extra 10. TV, getting 118, 110, 15, 16. No, see, I did do it that way. All right, hold on. 10, let's get rid of that 5. And we're going to put 8 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How often does that happen? 1, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 118 for television. It went up a little. I don't know if that's going to be a thing all the time or if it's just something for that month, last month, but truck gets 190. That's always the same. 150, 70, 190. Feels good to be a month ahead so that when those extra paychecks do come, you don't have anything to do with it. Before, when I was living paycheck to paycheck, that never happened. All right, credit one black, 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 20, 30, 35, 36, 38. It was nice having that extra paycheck, but I never really felt like one because I always lived paycheck to paycheck. Every 2 weeks, that paycheck would pay the next 2 weeks' bills, and so it never really felt like I was ahead. This way, it always, when those extra checks come, I don't have anything to do with them because I have budgeted myself on those 2 paychecks every month, and each one gets whatever it needs to pay the next month's bills, and that third check just doesn't have a job. Okay, credit one red. I'm not putting anything in this one this time because this is the card that I'm currently working on paying off, and I don't need to pay anything on that right now. Ally, I am putting in next month. PayPal is getting 37, 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 20, 30, 35, 36, 37. Actually, I should put something in the red because even though I've paid a huge amount on it, it's not paid off. So I am going to owe a December payment. we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait on that one. Electric doesn't get anything this paycheck. And look at this one. American Express card. I'm taking this out because it's paid off. So we can use this envelope for another card and that other blank one for student loans. So I've got 2 blank envelopes that I don't need to use anymore. And this card, yay, is paid off. Maybe until I make one, I'll write on the back of it. I don't know. I'll get it made eventually. All right, new camper. So new camper down payment each month gets $188 out of each not each month, out of each paycheck. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 86, 87, and 88. So let's get in here to the new camper down payment. It's got $500 in the bank. And my little thing here is not nearly as cute as some other people's that they've made, but I was not spending the money to buy those cute ones, so I just made a plain one. Like I said, it's not even remotely cute, but it does the job. 1, 2, 20, 40, 60, 80, 3, 20, 40, 60, 80, 4, 20, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40. $540. Or $440, sorry. So I am $60 shy of being that extra $500 to put $1,000 in the bank. So you know what we're gonna do? 20, 40, 60. We are going to put that in there. 1, 2, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, 91, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 500. So rather than putting this in there and having 500 cash and a $500 placeholder, I think, nope, I did not put them in here. My cute ones, they're in my other room. So we're going to take this $1,000 placeholder. Again, it's not the cute one. Well, none of them are really cute. And we're going to put that there. And we're going to take that $500 to the bank. And we're going to work on saving up our next $500. I need to put a couple of the placeholders in here. So we're going to take this $500 to the bank. Let's go ahead and put it in the bank envelope. And put it in my savings account. And take it off to my son because he's going to take it to the bank for me. Extra debt. So I've already paid my extra debt. So last month I was saving the money in here until the end of the month and paying one payment. I've decided not to do that this time because I'm getting closer to the date that I want to finance this trailer. And each month gets a little closer and a little closer. Well, if you've ever watched your credit report, it takes some time to get... Oh, I didn't color this in. Hold on. We got something here to do. And I don't have my crayons. Let me get those. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. So I forgot to color this in. So let me add these up to make sure that I'm right. Because that 188 that I just put in should make this right. Should make it exactly perfect. From where I had to take money out of it. So that was $940, and then I added that extra $60, so it's $1,000. Let me get my pencils, and let's go down to the bottom. I keep going to the blues, but I don't want to do blue every time. So let's go here and color. Can you see that? Yeah, color in the 60. So that makes, I got so excited, I forgot that I needed to color that in to keep track of my 100 envelope challenge because I was just making up these to make it right. So it's right. So there's $1,000. We're gonna put that here. There we go. All right, now we can go to the extra debt. Oh, and while I'm in here, let me take this thing out. And I made all of these. So let's get $1,000 one. Put these back. And we're gonna put $1,000 in there. So we have $1,000 in the bank, and we're just gonna get rid of that one because it's ugly. So next time we will start back, and we've got $1,000. All right, so extra debt. Let me explain what I was doing with that. So I had this where I was keeping money every month or every week, every 2 weeks, and I'm still going to keep some because I have somebody that's paying me back some money every week that I bought something for them, and so I will put that in here and make a big lump sum at the end of the month. But the money that comes out of my paycheck, I did not do that with. I just went ahead and paid that $130 because as I'm getting closer to buying this camper, if you've ever tracked your credit score, you can see that it takes a little while for these things to show up that it's been paid off. And so the next time it gets paid off, like this time I didn't get credit for all that money I just paid. Like one of my credit cards has a 0 balance. I'm not getting credit for that. I got credit for part of the payment that I made, but when I finished paying it off, the American Express, I didn't get credit for that on this round of reporting. So I'm just, as the money comes, I'm gonna pay those because I want to get the credit sooner, because as it gets closer to time to buy it, I don't want to have paid off some bills in February and it not report by the time I go to April. You know what I mean? Like I just want it to report faster. So I'm just going to start paying it. But as I get money for debt, I will put it in here. I'm not going to pay like a $10 payment, but the big chunks of like the $130 that comes out of my paycheck, like that, I'm just going to go ahead and pay. Yeah. So, all right. Let's see how much we have left. 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, and 60. Exactly what I thought. So I think what I'm going to do is I am going to put, normally my one card is $30. So I am going to go back and take 30 and put into, let's see, I think it's in this one. The red card. Nope. Always get the wrong one. One of these days, by the time I get them paid off, I'll remember where they are. All right, so the credit one, red, is the one that I'm currently working on paying off. So we're gonna go ahead and put that 30 in there because that should cover the next payment. And we're going to take this money here. We have 10, 20, 30. So Daytona, we're planning on going to in 2025. I'm going to need to save money for this trip. So what we're going to do is we're going to take $15 and put in the Daytona envelope. And I don't know what that says. It right now doesn't matter. I'm going to take $15 and put in Daytona. Actually, I'm going to put 20 in Daytona. So Daytona now has $20 in it. And Bristol, which will be next September. Yes, next September, we'll have 10. This will get a lot more later, but right now I just wanted to have a little bit in here And for each of these, because I'm going to be working part of this time I'm gone, I will need to pay for my internet. So I will have to get my Starlink for those months. So that'll be $150. The Daytona, this is saving up for anything that I need for Daytona. It may be just for tickets or payments or whatever, but I'd really like to save this. This right here, this money right here is for the actual trip itself. It's for cash, for buying groceries or buying whatever. The racing envelope that I have will be for payments. So I will put payment money in that. These with their name on it will be for incidentals, groceries, just have cash for the trip. If either one of these you go and you need to get your tanks pumped, they'll do that for a fee. If you need water, you can get water, you know, different things like that, and just incidentals that we may need while we're there. Souvenirs, because, you know, Daytona, I want to get souvenirs. So I'm just going to start saving very, very, very slowly for now for those, and later on I will really sock it to them to get that money once I figure out how much I want and how much I need, you know. So there you go. That's my cash stuffing for the first one of November. I hope it wasn't too long or too boring. Leave a comment below. Say hi. I love those. I try to answer them all if I can get to them. And other than that, that's it. I guess that's all. And I will see you guys later. Bye.